The following video was posted by a young man who states that in this recording he came across something really unsettling. Apparently he had heard strange noises lately that, for whatever reason, seemed to occur after dark. He was just about to call his night when he felt that something wasn't right. He states, "Going upstairs to bed and felt scared all of a sudden. This really freaked me out." He wasn't sure what he saw that night, but if we take a better look, one could think that a creepy face is lurking out from the left lower corner in the other room. He was alone that night, so whatever this thing is, wasn't supposed to be there. Are we looking at a ghost here, or do you have a better explanation? Now let's check out another truly terrifying case that has been recorded by Mikaya Noel 98. And the following was documented in the house in which she lives with her family. Another hotspot for paranormal activity, it appears. Many members of her family have actually come across some pretty unusual events, as you will hear in a minute. Let's listen in to a little backstory to what had happened in her video.
So that's the dining room. I was walking into my parents' bedroom, right? Normal, okay? So obviously this is my sister, but when I was in here alone, I was walking out of the corner of my eye, I see something, so I turn and look, and it's a figure of a woman, and she's a little bit taller than Sophia, and it was just the top half of her, but she was like grayish white, and I could see completely through her, and all of a sudden she does this, and then she just takes off like a flash into my dad. This is my dad.
Hi.
He says to me, he walks over to the spot, the exact spot where I saw the thing. I didn't explain to him what happened. I just said, I saw something in the house and it was really creepy. He walks over to the exact spot where it's at, and this is what he does.
Micaiah, I said, is this what you've seen? Did it do this? And then take off real fast, but you could see through it. No, you could only see part of it without the head. And her eyes watered, and she's like, oh my gosh. And she says, how do you know? Because I said, I've seen it before too.
So if we believe the reports, it seems that the spirit of a lady is roaming several rooms of this old house. She has been seen at different times during the day by different people, just running into the wall. What could be the meaning of this? What appears to be following might be one of these encounters that Mikaya could capture with her phone.
Oh, I'm out of breath. That's a lot of stairs. Looks like during the day. So this is the upstairs. Whoop. That's where I was filming. I had it set up on top of, my camera was set up on top of the desk. And this was the view behind me.
And with that said, let's see the apparition. The hallway is so black that it is hard to make out at what exactly we are looking at here, but yes, a shadow seems to be running in the back. Is it the spirit of the lady? We can't be certain here. Mikaya stated that nobody but her and her dog were upstairs at the time, and why would anybody run in sheer darkness? What do you think? This is another recording from the paranormal section of Reddit, which was posted by a concerned user. He and a friend were on an investigation that night. They had their cameras set up in what appears to be the pool area of a building and captured something interesting. He states, "Apparition, to the left of the screen you can see a white figure, and if you look closely, a black mass following it. To me it looks like a swimming arm, and the black mass is the rest of the body. As soon as the white wisp disappears into the wall, our camera that is connected to a battery pack just dies." What can you guys see here? Is it possible that a spirit was going through their old swimming motions? Maybe it was just a shadow, either being cast by one of the two men or something from the outside. Who can say for sure? This video was sent by Eduardo and was recorded by employees of a bank in Peru. There were many reports of customers and other staff of paranormal activity in the office, strange noises and sightings that were documented over time. While the employees were having a fun conversation at the time, there seemed to be something passing by in the empty area of the office in the back.
Oye, en la cámara, acaba de pasar ahorita una niña corriendo. Oye, la niña que llora.
And the man filming tells his coworker that he thinks he just saw a little girl running by in the back.
Oye, te juro que ha pasado ahorita una niña corriendo. Ahorita mira, te voy a hacer video. Al fondo. ¿Es por donde hubo el incendio, no? Oye, en la cámara, acaba de pasar ahorita una niña corriendo. ¿Es por donde?
Now, what is that little thing in the background? I have to say, it looks pretty similar to a little girl. Almost looks like she's floating. Do you have another explanation for that?
En la cámara,
This was shared by user It's Isaac. In general, he doesn't really post much on his profile, and when he does, it's mostly gaming related videos. Tonight, however, he caught something quite intriguing on their CCTV camera that was mounted outside of their house. It was extremely eerie, he said, and he wasn't sure if whatever we see on this video was human.
Right now, you can go slow-mo. Dude, so weird.
At first, there seems to be a person running, but then it transcends into the sky, like a balloon, until it's gone. And then there's a huge shadow of a creature with wings. His family and friends were also speechless and clueless. Nobody knew what had transpired here that night. It is quite unusual though, right? Is it a being from another dimension? Or what else is unfolding here? Just a glitch? Let me know. This video was forwarded to me and it features a TikTok user named Sammy Guess, who just wanted to prank her little sister by surprising her with an unannounced visit into her room to startle her a little. But this turned into something different. Their home is apparently really old and it's not the first time that mysterious events have unfolded. Is it haunted though? Let's see.
Hey, let's go get my sister. Hey, Charlie, watch out. Got you, me. Got you. Go, 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 go. Okay. Hey, Charlie. Oh my God, Danny.
What?
Literally, someone just ran in here, I think.
Huh?
Someone just ran in your room.
Well, after seeing all of that, it is pretty safe to say that there are some really creepy things going on. Have you seen the shadow person to the left? It is pretty odd looking, to say the least, and it just can't be seen for a couple of frames before the girls ran past it. How terrifying. And what about that thing they caught peeking around the corner? Is it the same thing that we saw just moments earlier? Very likely, in my opinion. Is it a legit capture? We can't be certain here. Again, it could just be a friend or a family member, but it's pretty creepy. This was posted by another Reddit user who states that he came across a bone-chilling capture which was taken in his very own bedroom. He wrote the following: "My old film camera took a photograph by itself and woke me up. It captured this image. Anyone has any ideas? It was a Polaroid SLR 680. I don't use it often. Last time I used it was a few years ago for an art project. I never sleep fully in the dark because my dog sleeps in my room." It would appear that something strange is hovering over the young man. If we rotate the image, it even paints a clearer picture, at least based on the opinions of some of the forum members. It was something demonic taking a picture that night. It is quite odd that an old Polaroid camera would take a picture on its own, I find. But there are many reasons of why that could have happened. What do you think was the real reason for this event? Let me know. John has forwarded the following video. It was posted by a user named RoboWalter. It features two men that were filming what appears to be a black animal on the road, but right behind it, something appears out of the woodwork. For some of the viewers it is clear that we are seeing a cryptoid here, maybe even a skinwalker. They seem to have become very popular lately, and many captures seem to unsurface. It is unclear if this creature is looking at the animal or the driver and his passenger in the car. What do you think? It appears to be hiding, but once in a while leaning forward, looking at the spectators. Was it just curious, perhaps? Some people have pointed out that they can see long arms, which would mean that it could be related to a skinwalker, or like others call it, Wendigo. If it isn't just somebody in a costume, I'd say it might be legit. This video was recorded by a user called 808 Cooks, and it appears that they have a YouTube channel called Hawaiian Can Cook, and she goes on by saying, "My daughters are all older and 2 of them were up with me, but they were in the living room. When I film, I ask them not to be in the kitchen. Lots of other things like cabinets opening, doors closing, and stuff is happening. And I have another video of a shadow-like person standing in our hallway." Let's look at that. Is she talking about that food? Look at that. You cannot really hear the talking. Look at that foot. She swears that nobody was there. And now he says she walks right through it. Now... And she does not see it apparently. Now what is really weird, look at that foot, like... Some of her viewers say that it does not look like a human foot. But... I have to say the ankle is looking a little bit odd. Look at that folds. And as she's saying, there appears to be a shadow reflection in this pan. I can almost see the eyes already.
Because of
Let's
all
see.
the stuff that was happening, we had decided to set up cameras in or near the kitchen, especially, you know, where it was standing, and this is what we caught. I don't know if you can see that, but in the reflection of the crock pot, it looks like a head, maybe a body.
Check that out again. Can you see it?
It looks like
Can you see anything?
a head, maybe a body.
I mean, I see some shape-like figure for sure, but I don't see the movement per se. It's pretty eerie though. TikTok user Gontola started recording this night as he was playing some video games. Apparently, some really odd noises had caught his attention, but this wasn't all, as he's documenting the weird play taking place in his apartment. Poltergeist activity is starting.
Okay, so I'm sitting here playing Grand Theft Auto, and I'm hearing some flame coming out of my kitchen, and it straight up sounds like something's covered door. Oh my god. I'm shaking. Oh my god. 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 Alright.
Some unseen force is tampering with his cabinet doors underneath the sink, which would freak anybody out for sure. But this isn't all. Then a chair gets pulled, and of course we can't be certain that this is not just a hoax, but it looks pretty interesting and maybe even a bit realistic to me. But what do I know, right? Pretty unsettling nevertheless. The following clip has been posted by a user called dstock95, and he starts the thread by saying, "During a power outage in an isolated town I was living in for a walk. I took a video after noticing all the cars had stopped on the road. I couldn't even hear them running. When the internet came back and a snap sent by a friend said, 'At least you weren't alone.' But I was. I've had multiple paranormal experiences, but this is the only one I've caught that still makes people shiver. So what had happened?"
Bruh. A movie.
People seem to see a figure sitting at the counter in front of the candle. Can you see it? The interesting part is, D-Stock responds with, there was actually no chairs there. There was an L-shaped countertop that I used for food prep. It looks to me as though someone is standing there and leaning on the counter. All I know is no one was in the house besides me, as I also have a video of me stubbing my toe on the way to the door. And in that video, nothing is there. What do you guys think? Is it a paranormal apparition? Or is it just a confusing effect caused by the candles?